Social media is poisoning society, and we're addicted to it. Is social media making us more connected, or quietly destroying our lives? We scroll through hundreds of posts a day. We like, we comment, we share. It feels harmless, even fun. But beneath the dopamine hits and cute filters, something darker is happening. Social media isn't just a digital playground. It's rewiring our brains, reshaping our relationships, and, slowly but surely, breaking down the fabric of our society. Some people say it's just a tool, it depends how you use it. And sure, social media can connect, educate, and entertain. But what if I told you that even when you think you're using it mindfully, it's still doing damage you don't see? And here's the part no one wants to admit: we're addicted to it. And the platforms designed it that way. Stay with me, because once you see what's really going on, you won't look at your feed the same way again. The algorithm isn't your friend. Let's start with the basics. You know that little rush you get when someone likes your post? That's dopamine, your brain's reward chemical. Social media platforms weaponize it. They've engineered their algorithms to keep you glued to the screen. The more time you spend scrolling, the more ads they show you. More ads equals more profit. Simple, but here's the twist. The algorithm doesn't care about your happiness. It cares about your attention. So, what grabs your attention the most? Drama, outrage, fear, and that's exactly what gets pushed to the top of your feed. If it enrages, it engages. Ever wonder why your feed feels more toxic than it used to? It's not by accident, it's by design. You're being shown the content most likely to trigger you, because emotional reactions drive more clicks. It's not just about distraction, it's manipulation. We're lonelier than ever. Social media promised to connect us. And yes, technically, we're more connected than ever. But emotionally, we've never felt more alone. Here's the irony: the more we scroll through curated highlight reels of other people's lives, the worse we feel about our own. A 14-year-old girl sees flawless Instagram models and starts to hate her body. A guy sees his friends partying without him and wonders if anyone really cares. And this isn't rare, it's normal. Study after study shows a link between heavy social media use and rising rates of anxiety, depression, and loneliness, especially in teens. We were never meant to compare ourselves to thousands of people every single day. But that's exactly what we do, constantly. And the worst part? We know it's fake, we know it's curated, but it still makes us feel like we're not enough. Division is the new currency. You've probably felt it. The world feels more divided than ever. Left versus right, mask versus anti-mask, facts versus alternative facts. But have you ever wondered, why does it feel like everyone is yelling now? One word: algorithms. Social media platforms don't just show you what you like, they show you what keeps you angry. The algorithm learns your beliefs, then surrounds you with voices that echo them. And if it does show you the other side, it's the most extreme version. Why? Because conflict keeps you scrolling. We're not having conversations anymore, we're just throwing grenades across ideological trenches. What happens when millions of people live inside their own reality bubbles? We lose empathy, we lose common ground, and we stop seeing each other as people. We see each other as enemies. You think this is accidental? It's not, it's profitable. Even the creators regret it. You know things are bad when the people who built the machine are warning us to shut it down. Chamath Palihapitiya, a former Facebook exec, said he feels tremendous guilt for what he helped create. He called it destroying how society works. Tristan Harris, a former Google design ethicist, said we're living in a race to the bottom of the brainstem. Let that sink in. The very people who engineered these platforms are now sounding the alarm. We built a system to hijack your attention, and now we can't turn it off. These platforms aren't just accidental problems. They're products, optimized for addiction. And the more you scroll, the more you feed the system. It's not just about wasting time anymore. It's about losing control of how we think, feel, and relate to each other. Fake news, real damage. In a world flooded with content, the truth doesn't stand a chance. Misinformation spreads 6 times faster than the truth on Twitter. Why? Because lies are often more interesting. And interesting equals clicks. Clicks equals money. Social media doesn't care if it's true. It cares if it's viral. And now, with the rise of deepfakes and AI-generated content, the line between reality and fiction is disappearing. Your uncle sharing conspiracy theories. People believe celebrities died when they didn't. Entire elections are swayed by fake posts and doctored videos. If we can't agree on what's real, how do we solve anything? This isn't a glitch, it's a threat to democracy, to truth, and to trust. The crash you don't see coming. Here's the part that scares me most. This isn't just about mental health or politics, it's about who we're becoming. We've normalized a culture where children are growing up addicted to likes. Adults can't sit in silence for 10 seconds without reaching for their phones. People judge their worth by followers. Outrage gets more attention than wisdom. What happens when a society loses the ability to think deeply, to connect authentically, or to disagree respectfully? We are headed toward a mass social crash. Not a sudden boom, but a slow unraveling. And the worst part? We're cheering it on with every swipe. What if we don't wake up? Here's the truth. If we don't wake up, if we don't change course, we may look back and realize we lost something we can't get back. We lost real connection. We lost critical thinking. We lost our attention spans, our mental health, our ability to feel joy without a screen telling us what to feel. We're handing our lives to a machine, one post at a time. And the craziest part? We think we're the ones in control. If we don't reclaim our attention, someone else will always own our lives. What kind of world are we building when every thought is shaped by an algorithm? When every conversation is cut short by outrage? When every moment of silence feels unbearable unless it's filled by a scroll? This isn't a future problem. It's right now. And if we keep pretending this is just how things are, we'll be the first generation to trade meaning for momentary dopamine and call it progress. The hard reset and the real enemy. The enemy isn't you. It's not even your phone. It's the system that profits when you lose control. But here's the hope. You can reset, not with a dramatic detox or deleting your account forever, but by taking back your attention, one decision at a time. Choose intention over impulse, connection over consumption, depth over dopamine. We don't need to abandon social media. We need to stop letting it run our lives on autopilot. Because the truth is, attention is the most valuable currency you own. And once you reclaim it, everything starts to change. Do you believe social media is poisoning society? Or is it just a reflection of who we already are? Is the problem the platform, or the people using it? I want to hear what you think. Down finger. Do you believe we can fix this, or is it already too far gone? Drop a comment, challenge my view, or add your own. This isn't just a rant, it's a conversation. And if you want more videos that challenge the way we live and think, hit subscribe. Let's start questioning what we've accepted as normal. Because normal might be the problem.